Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle. We completed the first puzzle on the island. Not very difficult, but don't worry. It's gonna get a lot harder. We're on puzzle number 2. So we got a red laser, green laser, converter, and that's our destination. I gotta get up there. Well, this one seems pretty straightforward. What are you? That looks like it should open. I can't shoot a laser at it because I can't target it. Okay. So what I need is, I need red over here, which means I need to shoot blue and green. No, not blue and green. I need blue and green in here. But I can't reach it with the green, so I need blue and red. There. And then, no, not there. Blue and green make red. There we go. That's the second one. Bye. Ow, 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 ow. Fire's already been freed. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if there's like secret things in here that I can find, or I don't know.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this, a theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So
oh, hello. Okay, these statues might mean something. I can't interact with them yet, but I just wonder if it's worthwhile to really explore everything. 1, 2... Oh, okay, I finished 1 and 2. We have 3 and 8. 7 is up here. 4, 5, and 6. Well, they gave me directions. So 3 is down here. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yep, 3 and 4. Very nice. And we got the triangle thingies. What does that mean? Were those on this one? Yep. What do we got? L1C, Live Thrasier. From the Lives of the First Companions by Randolph. 777. Lifrasier is perhaps the most mysterious of the First Companions, a wanderer and mystic by nature. He would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. 5358. In the troubled time following the founder's disappearance, Lifrasier and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard from since. Well, this guy's 777. Oh, no, that's who wrote this. Lifrasier was one of the first companions. We don't know his number. How long does it take to make these new humans? Let's listen. No?
There is a pleasure
There
in
we go.
arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care, it is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Interesting monument. Decorative
Aha.
or another puzzle?
Yeah. I can shoot a green laser in there. I don't have a green laser, but yeah, I imagine these, maybe I shoot lasers into them or something. Alright, I'm trying not to get too sidetracked, but I just can't help myself. Oh god. If I go down that coast, I could just be walking around forever. There's something over there though. I gotta do it. I'll just take a quick peek. Yeah, there's a blue light. It's something. Hello. Wait. Come back. Where are you going? No, I can't swim. You going on this thing? Okay. Nope. We got the epic chase music. I don't think I can follow you any further, buddy. Bah. Oh. Just wait for me there. Hold on, before I go over there. 3 is this way. Okay, we'll try this. Oh, I can't. I don't have the pieces. That's all the pieces I have. Okay, just stay there. I'll be back for you. It vanished. You can place them in any order. Rotate them. Alright, that might come in handy somehow. Alright, we're going to puzzle number 3. Enough of this nonsense. Yeah, puzzle number 3. No more distractions. Statue over there. What? Okay, puzzle number 3. What is that? It's like a gold ghost there or something? Let's see. There's something there. Doesn't look like it's just light playing tricks on me. It looks like there's a... I don't know, it looks like a ghost or something. Okay, puzzle number 3. Castling. Great. I was never good at chess. We got red laser. Let's try... Oh, wait, this is a converter. Okay. Ooh, can I put it here? I can. Well, that doesn't help. I gotta shoot it somewhere. There. Yoink. Yeah, there might be like a secret thing I can shoot. From in here with a laser. I don't see anything though. What does this say again? Let me check. You have no tokens. You are not alone in your quest for the light. Find one of my sparks and I will free the fire hidden in this labyrinth. By fire, he just means open that, I think, but I don't know. Anyways, I need a red light. Oh, no. Green? blue. What? Oh, I see. Oh, no, not there. Okay, that's blue. There we go. Magic.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
Absolutely. When I solve them, we get happy music, so that's a good sign. Oh, hi, what are you doing here? Let's talk to him.
1K, what's up?
You want to help me with some puzzles? Oh yeah, we can ask him. Do you want to solve some of these?
Oh no, please. No puzzles. I'm so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Oh god. Tell me about yourself.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music.
Bruce.
I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Yeah, his cat shows up on his icon when he talks to me. Standing on his shoulder. Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath.
Yeah.
He loves sticking his head into things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Does he like sitting on freshly laundered clothing? Why did you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration, seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
I agree. Discovering the world enriches our lives.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
You have a great sense of wonder. I like you. Why do you collect bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Yeah, I get it. What's the farthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
I can't get over the fact that when he moves his arms, moves his elbow, the pistons inside don't seem to move at all, or maybe those aren't solenoids. Maybe they aren't solenoids or pistons or whatever. Maybe they're just for aesthetics. But I assume that these things here on his arms were the muscles in his arms, and you would see them move when he moves his elbows, but they don't move. Have you ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
That's all.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense.
You tried dating
None of the
them.
typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good
For
work, Yakut. Keep at it.
let's try number 4 before we cross the bridge. I'm looking at this plants here, and I keep thinking I want to harvest it, like in Skyrim, the hanging moss. It's not moss, but it looks like it hangs down like that. I just keep wanting to just grab it. That's where I just was. Alright, where's number 4? 4, 5, 6. Okay. What is this? Terminal, founding 1. Hipasha's Journal number 1. From Hipasha's Journals, Volume 1, Founding of New Jerusalem. How are we accessing these if they've never been here? But I can find the diaries here, or the journals? Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. Oh, maybe these are very, very old. Okay. Yeah, so these journals were recorded here, but they're just pre-New Jerusalem. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexandra Drennan's instructions, but while I have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will learn that our kind isn't edible. Baby steps. I'm not sure I want to read all of this. Yeah, I'm not sure my voice can handle all the reading. From the introduction, are we there yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks. Alright, I'm gonna skip that one. Dead City sounds important. Let's read it. From the Considerations of Beginning and Endings by Elwyn. I think all the time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me, how many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction, entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow, and then the great blowback, the death of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. So this was written by 258. So I wonder how far along they came up with this goal with the capital G of creating 1,000 people. They must have had, well, at least 258 by then. Or back then, before the founder of New Jerusalem. So not all 1,000 people were created there in New Jerusalem. Oh, yeah, I want to check this out. The golden ghost statue. Hello.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics. Yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood.
Sure. Is man a machine? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. I don't have much of a useful opinion on that. How do I get through this? Can I just break it? Let's try. Oh, we just put this right on there. There we go. Nope. Let's try this again. Switch. No, wait a minute. Can't do it from here. The problem is I've got to... I gotta launch myself up there. But I need to also launch that up there with this. On top. And I can't reach the switch from here. That would help a bit. Yeah, I can't just launch this up. It'll just fly. Gotta do that. Now if I put that on there, I don't think I can... Yeah. No, this'll... No, it's not gonna work. Because I can't move this. Oh, keep conditions. Right click to keep conditions, so I don't have to reset the, what lasers it's connected to. Okay, connect. There we go. Okay, that does work. Yeah, that was my problem. I thought that in order to move this, I would have to remove the connections and redo it, but no. You don't have to do that, so this will work. Got it. Goodbye. We can do 5, 6, and 7. Why does this show up on my mini-map? Or on my, compass there? Yeah, I guess they all do. Alright, we'll check out 5, 6, and 7 in just a moment. First, I want to touch this thing. Let's see. I can only rotate two ways. Okay.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God.
Come back here.
And God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Where are you off to?
There's another one of those monuments.
Aha. I lit it up. Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Oh, okay. Now we got one of those,
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
one of those things that allows me to skip a puzzle. I hope I don't have to
More
use
like a
that.
recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
Anything else back here? Nope. Okay, I think we're moving on to number 5. Yeah, I'll let other people debate what it is to be a man or a human or whatever, or a personhood, I guess. Where does this go? It's not something that really affects our day-to-day lives in any way, so it's an important question, but not
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
one that I need to deal with right now. Yes, it is. Maybe I can find some more.
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us
schematics
understand
here.
who built this place. They have to have left something behind.
4.2 Kilo Year Event. From BT Ohiambo's Anthropocene Dilemmas. The Akkadian Empire, forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons, reigned supreme over the city-states of old Sumer. So we're getting a bit of a history lesson. Alright, I don't have to read that one. The first companions, when the founder awoke, leaving the garden behind forever. There were two more... Garden of Eden, okay. There were two more whose bodies had been anointed by the progenitor. The gold disc breathed life into them, and their names were Eustathius and Cornelius. The founder showed them all she had discovered. Together they had explored the dead city and saw the ruin to which humankind had fallen. It was then that the founder understood that the sins of the past must not be repeated, and that only through humility could the future be saved. Aside from Cornelius and Eustathius, there were 10 whose bodies the progenitor had not anointed in due time. Now it was upon the founder to complete this work and begin the resurrection. In this matter, Cornelius proved of great assistance. Something. After many tribulations, the 10 were brought to life, and these 12 that were born after the founder are called the first companions. These are their names: Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Sun, Sarabai, Byron, Melampus, Yemo, Hypatia, Niam, Benaroya, and Lifthasar. And these are comments, I guess. It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. Oh, you can create something that's 100% misleading out of anything. Noima Project. Trials 7 through 21. Base camp established. Successfully deployed. Version 0.04 failed. Trial 108. Better cooling systems necessary. More experiments? What are you doing? Oh my god, you're creating portals. Well, I can't wait to play with that. Wait, were there schematics there to download? No, okay. Let me out. There's cobwebs. I'm scared. Alright, I gotta find my way back up there. I need guidance. I need to find a directory. Hey.
What can I do for you?
What do you think about the lab I found?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
Possibly true. What do you think about the megastructure? I asked the other guy, I didn't ask him.
It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful.
Nope, let's go inside.
Powers we don't really understand.
What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They
They're
are
fun.
a common motif in the arts, though.
They're fun,
The
and
only
that's what matters.
physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
He's the only one I've met so far whose eyes don't match their body color, basically. His eyes should be gold or white. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact. And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
I think he likes annoying you.
Oh, he does. He absolutely does.
That's all. Well, these guys love to criticize humanity for their infighting and, you know, not taking care of the environment, getting themselves killed and all that. But I can't see their civilization working out any differently, to be honest. I mean, their personalities are very, very human. There's a lot, well, I haven't met a lot of them, but you can already tell there's some, like, infighting and stuff. A little bit, pretty minor stuff, but if their population keeps growing, which it might not, because they completed their goal at 1,000 citizens. But if it did keep growing, then, yeah, I think it's just going to end the same way. We got number 5. This way. It's actually kind of arrogant to think that these guys are better, that they're above that. Trevor. The life of Trevor. Well, we gotta learn about Trevor. Trevor Percival Donovan, known to his friends simply as Trev. Never as Percy. He was part of the extended lifespan project that formed the backbone of the simulation and the archive. He helped put together the hardware that made us all possible. Like Alexandra Drennan, he left behind a series of messages to the future. But unlike Alexandra Drennan, or Arkady Chernishkevsky, he was forgotten. Not one building or street in New Jerusalem is named after him. I dug up his files from the archive and have been thinking about him a lot. Trevor 01. What do you got for me, Trevor?
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future. Hi. And I thought to myself,
yep, an actual
surely
human.
They'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking. a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island.
Absolutely.
Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank. I'm recording right now.
Oh no, his dad came in, barged in his room.
No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Well, that guy's has a bone to pick, I guess. Not finding any secrets back here. Alright, we're on number 5. And we'll continue with this next time. I like where this is going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.